If you could switch ethnicities right now to sell tickets.
White.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
Is everyone good with cocktails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Something's Burning's back, and I'm here with the Legion of Skanks. What did you guys come up with the name Legion of Skanks? Louis J. Gomez, Dave Smith, and Big J. Erickson.
Jay, you want to tell him?
Yeah, my Lewis would come over to my house to play Guitar Hero when it first came out.
That game is one of the reasons we're friends.
It is. Brought us together, Guitar Hero.
Think about all that time you played Guitar Hero. You could have also just learned how to play guitar.
I stopped learning how to play guitar to get good at Guitar Hero. That's true.
These guitar lessons are getting in the way of my Guitar Hero
That's true.
time.
I was doing
serious?
guitar. I was doing Guitar for Dummies, doing the book, and that game came out and it was over. But anyway, me and Lewis would play that game all the time. And one day when Lewis came over, early in our friendship, me and my ex-wife were fighting.
Very early. Maybe the second time we're hanging out, maybe.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait, how far behind was I from meeting Lewis?
Not long. Not long.
I
When
think
Bert left?
maybe like 5 years later. I think we met. I met Bert over a decade ago. You
Oh,
know,
well over.
12
I met
years
you
ago,
at.
13
You
years
don't
ago.
remember where we met?
Yeah, Levity Live. I
Yeah,
remember.
Levity Live.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
That's where I found out your name was Albert.
I remember. My memory of things is really bad, and sometimes I punch it up for the story's sake. But I remember meeting Lewis, and he said, I think he said, "Hey, I'm Louis J. Gomez. I'm good friends with Bobby Kelly. They call me the Puerto Rican rattlesnake." And I was like, well, that's a lot of information. All that stuck with me was Puerto Rican rattlesnake and Bobby Kelly.
They call me the Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
Well, they're good.
Production.
They call me the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. If you need to check it out with Bobby Kelly, he'll vouch for me.
Before the rattlesnake blossomed, at my house, we played. Me and my ex-wife got into a big argument.
She was right.
I'm sure. She was accusing me of cheating, probably rightfully so.
Yeah, looking back in hindsight, man, she was making excellent.
Looking back in hindsight, she kind of hit it out of the park.
Yeah, dude. She nailed it.
We were so me and Louis.
Dead to rights,
I
Big
was
J.
like, let's go. We're going to the city. We're leaving, and as we're walking out, she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Are you going to work?" She goes, "You going off to your Legion of Skanks." And I was like,
Talking
"Fuck."
about women that he's
Yeah,
probably.
I was like, and I went, "Fuck you," and then I turned,
that's right.
And then I turned to Lewis and I was like, "That'd be a great name for a band." And then it was our Guitar Hero band name.
Yeah. And then we would be playing Guitar Hero, doubles and Guitar Hero, and his wife would like be washing dishes angrily looking at the Legion of Skanks play.
Flourishing. In the video game club scene, we were flourishing.
Yeah, but then we used that name for every project. Like we had a script.
No, I remember. Didn't you get it tattooed before?
Yeah, before the podcast.
When it was a script. When it was a script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it tattooed as well.
You guys got it tattooed. Right? How come you don't?
I don't do
Because he's a
tattoos.
juju.
Speaking of which,
You know that me and Lewis have me and Lewis have a broken heart tattoo, and mine says Dave, and Lewis says Smith,
Yeah,
and if you
you know
touch them
that?
together,
no.
we have to do it. We have to switch sides.
Yeah, here.
I wish I could give up and just get one.
You don't have any.
My dad told me not to.
Yeah, see, Dave Smith.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I have neither of them.
We did that to mock him.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
me and
fine
Lewis
with
played
that.
a game of who knows each other better trivia, and every time you get one wrong, you get a hash mark.
I was wondering what those were.
This early Legion of Skanks is like,
Yeah.
yeah, so he won. He has, I got 10 wrong. He got 9
9 wrong.
By the way, the meal I'm making today, Petits Filets with potato latkes for the Jews.
Ooh.
Yeah. With a confit, a grape,
Tomato.
tomato confit.
Did you hold those and think they were potatoes until you
No, but I
read
saw
the
these. I read it and I saw those and I went to potato. It is a petit filet with a grape confit, potato latkes, and a chimichurri sauce.
Chimichurri for the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to make a Puerto Rican Jewish meal, and so
Excellent.
So this is super easy. I put just garlic, tomatoes, throw them in the oven at 350 for like. It's so funny. I don't like doing this part of the show where I tell you what I'm cooking, but when I watch cooking shows, this is the part I wait for.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to learn how to do it, and then the guy just goes,
Where'd you get this recipe?
This piece of paper over here.
Yeah. I don't need to put anything in this. Just put it in there. Okay. All right. Here we go. And so wrap it up. Throw it in the oven at 350. Confit.
Are you do the thing where you put it under there and then all of a sudden you take out one that's already cooked?
I wish we did
That'd be
that.
great, dude.
I would love to get rid of the cooking aspect of it.
You have to wait for all of this to actually.
That's hilarious. He goes, basically, throw it, set it and forget it, guys. Just sort of sitting here with the clock ticking, all slow cooker braised. He goes, oh, guys, in 7 hours, this is going to be off the bone.
I do like a cherry tomato.
So
I'm getting hungry right now.
the reason this show's better than my podcast is that I don't talk because I'm doing stuff, so I listen more. So you guys talk more.
Okay.
That's why people like this show better than my podcast. I do not listen at all.
Bert is just ready to say his next story.
Can I tell you? It's one of my biggest. It's my biggest fucking. I wish I could change it about myself. I wish I could change two things about myself. I am so insecure. I will tell you things to make you think I'm cool all the fucking time, and I hear when it happens. My brain will be like, and I just keep going.
I think it's adorable. Remember when you screamed at Roxanne Shante, I'm famous too, in the hallway of Sirius XM?
Yes, I do.
It was the most attention she's ever gotten since 1987.
Roxanne Shante looked good too. That's like
Feel like a big mama like that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what I want. Like, can I tell you what I'm obsessed with? HBCU cheerleading squads.
Oh, I think I say Leslie Jones.
No.
Is that how you play it?
No.
Live like your twilight years?
Do you know? Have you watched HBCU cheerleading squads?
No, but I'm listening.
You
Black.
say you don't want problems, but you talk like you do. It's fucking awesome. You
black
say you
cheerleaders?
don't want problems, but you talk like you do. I just broke my mic. No, but like it's
Are these black cheerleaders?
black cheerleaders,
Of course they are.
historically black colleges and universities, and they're on wooden risers, right? So they shake and make noise, and they're just like it. The one I love is when they go, you say you. Though there's one where there's this chick and she goes like this. She goes, it's so bizarre, right? She's in a fucking standing thing. She goes like this. She goes, and then 5 people around her go, and then the whole fucking risers do it, and you're like, with that, I don't have access to that. Like I want access to that in my life, you know?
My daughter cheerleaded for one season or so. I don't know if you were with us for this one day. I took her to like some away game she was cheerleading at, and it was a black school, and the cheerleaders at her, and I mean like 12 years old, were doing they were like bent over doing like, you guys suck inside my booty hole. My booty hole. Like,
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
Our pussies go boom. Our pussies go boom.
I slap it on the floor like that.
Dark black chicks at a historically black university.
Sweeter the juice.
Dude, I'm telling you, whew, I want that in my life, and I'll never have it. I want that in my life.
Yeah, just like a short, like a Bobby Brown haircut. Just a nice short Gumby.
How sexy were Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston? Like as a couple, right? Best couple.
I hear it ended pretty well.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah.
I think he is alive.
Yeah, they're still
She's
going on
not.
tour. He's new edition again.
Best celebrity couple. Ready?
Ever?
Hang on.
Hottest? What do you mean by best, though? How do you define best?
I'm gonna go. Bobby and Whitney, Angelina Jolie and Brad,
Pam
Jennifer
Anderson,
and Brad,
Tommy Lee.
Pam and Tommy.
They're the legendary ones.
Pam and
what I
Tommy
think
might be
Pam
she is the.
She's still in love with him.
She is.
I just watched the documentary.
I just watched the documentary.
Great. Maybe fall in love with her all over
You
again.
know what I don't like? I'm like, bitch, put on some makeup. You can look better. You know you can.
She can.
Interesting.
She
can.
But she very purposely
on
did-
purpose.
No, she
Why,
said.
though?
No, but she says it. She says it's on purpose.
It's
For real?
At the end, yeah.
She also wasn't wearing a bra and panties in that sundress.
And just showing her mother her nips and
Fucking
sons
body,
and
yeah.
stuff. But it ain't that great. But it's still like it really did make me like her again. Even her stupid getting divorced and married 7,000 times. She just kind of like I don't know, like a
Jay,
romantic.
if you edit anything together and present it to Jay, he will appreciate it for what it is and go, you know what? That's truth.
Yeah.
What?
Can I tell you? Can I tell you the one part?
What did I say was an untruth?
Can I tell you the one part of this Jay story where I had a panic attack that I didn't finish, where we watched Cops? And this is the one part that pulled me out of my panic attack.
Bert, can I just also say, devil's advocate?
Yes.
It was another show.
Guys, if you want to watch the rest of this interview, Jay in the middle swings over, leg up on the couch like this, and he goes, have you seen Nick Cannon's comedy special? I go, I have not. And he goes, we're going to stop cops.
Yeah.
And then watch that.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Jay loves to watch a comedy special.
I don't watch any good comedy specials.
Jay, I swear, 50% of America wouldn't have seen Nick Cannon's comedy special if Jay hadn't personally driven the country to show them all this special.
I endorse them. I think you should watch the worst shit.
The
worst you're going to ask me?
Trying
What's
to
the
think.
worst?
Yeah.
I'll
Worst
tell
comedy
you.
special?
But you can't put it out.
Okay. Please.
But I tell people, they ask me on the road all the time, what is it? It's
Believe it.
the HBO one. The one is the joke is. I wanted to break a television.
There's nothing worse than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say it publicly.
Edit
either,
around
'cause I
that.
feel
Edit
bad.
around that and clean it up. But this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. My God, I look back and think I thought I knew who I was back then. I had no idea who I'd become. I don't know who I am today or who I'll be in 3 months. That's the scary thing about life, is things are always changing. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk things through, and it's so easy to talk to a licensed therapist. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are to wherever you're going, to wherever you've been, to where you are right now. And trust me, the growth I've had, the change I've had in the past 6 years has been insane. I don't know if I'd be I don't know if I am normal sometimes, but I don't know if I'd be here if it wasn't for therapy. If you're thinking about giving therapy a try or starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited for your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/burning today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/burning. We are supported by my favorite mac and cheese I've ever had in my entire life, Huel Hot and Savory. Huel Hot and Savory is a super healthy instant meal that has 10 different flavors, including my favorite mac and cheese, Mexican chili, which is dope as well, and the Cajun pasta, and more, and a lot more. Huel Hot and Savory makes nutrition a whole lot easier with no tricks, no fads, no fuss. Just a perfectly balanced plant-based meal packed with 27 vitamins and minerals ready in minutes. Super affordable, starting at just $3.76 per meal. And I'm telling you, you cannot go wrong. Look, if you're like me and you're trying to get your food on the go and make sure you hit all your nutrients, Huel Hot and Savory has everything I need to fuel my day and keep me on track to hit my nutrition goals. With your first order, you also receive free shipping and a Huel t-shirt and a guide to get you started. Just head to Huel.com/burning to get this offer. That's Huel.com/burning to get this offer. I've got these cooking for 20 minutes. I'm gonna make the chicken.
Chimichurri?
You make
Bert, I see you get the food processor over
Make
there.
your own chimichurri?
I make my own chimichurri, guys.
outta
I make my own chimichurri. It's super easy.
I don't even know what chimichurri is.
Chimichurri is just
It's that.
these
Please
things.
explain it.
It's that green stuff sauce.
I figured
Chimichurri is these,
These.
that, and that.
Bang.
How many, what are our contents we're looking at, Stace? Like how much olive oil and stuff? Just eyeball it. We're gonna eyeball it. A lot. See, what is chimichurri from? Is it Puerto Rican?
Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. So there's not a lot of fucking measurements in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, they don't.
Have you ever had mofongo?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I? Yeah, of course you have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Have
do
you
you say
ever
of
had
course he
mofongo?
has?
I'm pretty Puerto
like-
Rican.
it's-
Shut up, dude. I'm going to Puerto Rico in a week.
He's not pretty Puerto Rican at all.
I'm very Latino.
What's mofongo?
Mofongo is like a
Let Lewis
It's not
tell me what
potato.
mofongo is.
Explain it
actually-
to him in Spanish.
It's not potato. It's plantain based.
plantain.
But what is it?
Face with meats, depending on the meat you have and the different stuff in it. It's a plantain based thing. I said it plantain based. That's it. It's like a mush.
And they put it into a bowl. They
It's a mush.
crush it into on another bowl, and then they put rubba vieja on
mush.
top of it. It's a mush. It's a mush. So I'm gonna put these in here.
What is that?
These are parsley.
Don't help him.
These are parsley.
That's the
I'm gonna
chimmy.
put parsley in here.
That's
I'm
the
going
chimmy,
to-
and then you stir in the churri.
And then we've got red wine vinegar, a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna crush this up first.
I figure you're gonna lose a finger.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
That is a very old piece of equipment.
Yeah, where did you get that? What yard sale did you get that food processor at?
Jesus Christ. The Sunbeam Oscar.
Yeah, it's still stained from your grandmother's Virginia Slims.
It is.
Released in
I did get
87.
this. Leanne got this in a yard sale. Of
course.
And I fucking love it. And I only use it because you can shake it around. You can go like this.
That's not, you shouldn't have to do that.
Fuck, why is this so tight? Okay. We're getting good. God, this smells
myself.
fucking
Thank
great.
you.
I stopped myself.
This
I
smells.
was going to say that's what he said.
This is getting so tight.
Chimichurri.
All right, dream podcast guest. Go. I'll go around the
Bill
horn.
Cosby. We did this before.
Oh. If you got full Bill Cosby, I'm gonna throw some oregano in there, a little bit of turmeric, cumin in there, a little cumin, some sea salt, a lot of sea salt, roughly about a teaspoon of sea salt.
By the way, this is all smoke and mirrors. Who's a producer yelling shit in his ear behind the scenes?
Yeah,
He doesn't even have these recipes memorized by heart.
He's shaking it like it's a baby.
I'm starting to think there was no Nona Kreischer.
and then a little olive oil.
Extra
That's a
virgin
lot of
olive
olive
oil.
oil.
It's a lot of olive oil.
Do a little bit more. It calls for a lot.
It calls for a lot of olive oil.
Yeah, chimichurri. You put that on steak and bread. It's fucking.
And then how much red wine vinegar should I put, do you think, guys?
I think it says a fuckload and a half.
I'm going
quarter
keto,
cup.
so not too much.
That's good. I just heard Rachel go, and then whoa, this looks fucking good. I'm gonna put more olive oil. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. I'm gonna put it in this bowl, I bet.
As a
she
Puerto
get
Rican,
it?
can I taste it? And I'll let you know how it is so far. Just
hold
throw it in my face. Might be a little thick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put more olive oil in
I'm
there.
gonna need some more oil.
Do you
I
guys
think you
cook?
put more vinegar in there too.
You think so?
I do.
Okay.
I think that wasn't a quarter cup.
I don't think it was either. I think I got some peanut gallery. It smells like a lot of vinegar. I'm just letting you know. I have a little bit.
There's no rhyme or reason to what's happening right now.
Oh, this looks good. I'm gonna put. You want to taste it? And tell me what you think it needs.
Let's see. I'll tell you right now.
This tastes pretty good.
That's pretty good, actually.
This tastes pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
This is pretty
That
good.
was excellent.
I just wanted to get my.
But I do
Pretty
have to
good.
say, I don't know what chimichurri sauce tastes
To be honest with you, nor do I.
I don't know what it's supposed to taste like, but I think that's good.
That's pretty nice, dude. On a
actually
steak,
pretty nice.
that'd be pretty good, dude.
Pretty good, right?
I guess that'd be good over
You
a
know-
big bowl of mumfo.
Mumfo,
Mongro.
Mongro.
Can you get a napkin?
Whatever happened to the Legion of Skanks script?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It's terrible, yeah.
Oh, for real?
We thought it was good.
I think it's all right.
It's not.
So but there's no hope for it ever seeing the light of day somewhere?
We did a table reading with Ari Shafir where we like all had like different, all of our comedian friends act out different parts.
Yeah.
And it was funny, but it was just
Fun.
really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the premise of the script?
So Dave, it was loosely based off our lives. So
It was us. We're a group of friends,
Yeah.
and we're like shitheads.
yeah, and Dave's
And-
mom makes him get a job at the bank, so he can't hang out with us anymore. And Jay's super bummed out about it. It's his birthday.
So you guys robbed the bank?
We kidnapped Dave from the bank.
You should rob the bank.
Did we rob the bank?
The,
No, we didn't
yeah,
rob
no,
the bank.
We
What do we do?
No,
you were trying,
I said-
you were trying
that
to
was a
plan
future episode.
drugs on me,
Yeah, we're trying to
so
plan
I would get
Fired.
fired.
That's right.
They were
No,
trying
we
to get
planned
me
drugs on.
fired.
We
Can
didn't
I pick, okay, let's soft pitch a Legion of Skanks movie, okay? All right. Oh, I just realized the movie. I was like, I got a great one, but it's fucking half baked. So I was like, all right. So Jay goes to jail. You guys got to get him out of jail.
All right, they kidnapped Jay's
Which now that you say
daughter.
like that makes me think that's what we just did. Dave goes to jail, but jail's just work, and we have to get him out of work.
Oh, interesting.
That's not bad.
I kind of want to eat more chimichurri right now.
You
By
want
the
to put some on
spoonful.
some? We should put some on some bread. I'm gonna make
I
these.
can't
I'm gonna
have bread,
start.
Bert.
I'll have his.
Are you doing? Why are you doing it?
I'm trying to lose weight.
But you're not. You're
No, I'm
crazy.
gonna get shredded, doggy.
Why?
Why not?
Because then you just die one day.
That is true, but I mean, I want to. I like feeling good.
I like feeling good.
It all connects to everything else. When I look good, I feel good psychologically.
Tell me, what was your process to start drinking again?
Start drinking again. I only quit for it was like what, a year?
Is that it?
I don't even think it was that long.
No, it was. It was a couple times where it was even over a year. But it's not my problem. My problem is weed and coke. So I can just drink all day long, but you pull some coke out right now, it'd be a whole to do. What
was the last time you did coke?
What is that? 2 years ago about?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
This
But I do, you
is-
know what's fucked up, dude? God, this is the thing that God did to me. If I do coke, I get styes. Like you'll see a little sty pop up in my eye.
Oh, for
it's,
real?
It's whatever it is just the universe letting me know. Like, hey,
And you
you're-
say you get pee constipated, which is always I've always thought of that.
urinary constipation, where it feels like I have to pee and I can't pee. I have to stand above the toilet. It's a goddamn nightmare. It's true hell.
Will you
Stand above
will
the
you tell your
toilet.
son? Will you tell your son you've ever done coke?
I mean, he's gonna hear it on the podcast eventually.
Oh, my wife told me.
You think it's gonna be the first time it's with him?
He's gonna know. He knows that like I smoke weed at home. He knows what weed is, and
You smoke weed in front of him?
not in front of him, but like in the backyard or like on the deck.
Right behind him,
I blow
Really?
in his face, try to get him high.
behind his back.
How fun is it having
Well, he
another
sleeps.
dad like Bobby Kelly to have that you can like almost co-parent your weekends with?
Well, we're Max, his son and my son are the same age. They're best friends.
Yeah.
We're doing a father-son trip to Costa Rica in June for
real?
just the four of us. We have a house in the woods. It's gonna be fucking sick.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be the best.
This is gonna be great too. That now that Bobby can move around.
I know, yeah. Well, we were gonna have to. Hopefully, he didn't have to die, and we have to like the mom from What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Just gotta burn it down so no one
Just
likes
have
the
that.
mouse.
What are you doing? Oh,
We're not gonna let him be a laughing stock, dude.
What?
I jerk off with vegetable oil.
I've jerked off with mayonnaise.
Why?
That's crazy,
There?
I was eating, and then all of a sudden it was a long story.
dude.
Wasn't
Vegetable
that
oil.
long.
Vegetable oil. That's the whole story.
I was eating and then I jerked off with it. That's the story.
Can I get some more bourbon?
Yeah,
Oh, can I
of
grab
course.
another
Here,
one of
there's some right
these?
there. Wait, what else do we have? Pete, do we have another bottle of bourbon? Oh, we got good stuff
Why are
too.
there so many?
Can I
feet?
get another one of these, Bert, whenever you get a...
Yeah, of
Bert
course.
hires so many women and all white people. It's such a weird environment.
Excuse me.
Oh, we have an
I see
Asian.
people of color.
Oh, that's
I got Manzi.
Asian is more white than white.
It is interesting,
How white Asian people are?
I
Thank you. It's nice.
Mans is Indian.
We love iceberg.
Again, these are the whitest minorities you
Yeah.
could come up with.
So what I'm gonna do with these latkes is I'm gonna take 12 eggs, put them in here. I'm gonna take flour. I'm gonna put them here. These chives, I'm gonna put them here. These garlics.
That's
I'm gonna-
potato.
What did I
Yeah.
say?
Is that potato?
No, it is.
What did I say?
You did say
Latkes.
potato.
Yeah, latkes.
Well-
Latkes are potatoes.
I didn't know what that was. I'm learning.
They're
I'm
like,
teaching that. We all
you never
learn
heard of
to
potato
teach-
This is about.
I know what a potato latke is. I didn't know a latke was a type of potato.
This is.
No, it's
It's
not,
not.
a type of potato. The latke is the pancake, but it's like a potato pancake.
Well, he called those latkes.
No, these are. I'm making latkes. These are the beginning starts of the. It's just.
So that's
potato.
not latkes.
No, that's
Is this like, remember
He
when...
said, it's on camera. I'm not wrong.
Wait, no, shut the fuck
Call
up,
me an
man.
asshole.
What the fuck are you doing?
Call me an asshole.
Whose
It's on
team are you
camera. You said it wrong.
This is like
Okay.
an
You got
Always
his own man
Sunny...
to turn on him.
Yeah, fucking man, such a backstabber.
damn it.
You know, he was the fucking Sherpa that took him up to the top of the fucking mountain and was like, "You're on your own, motherfucker."
Need some fucking chimichurri.
Mans is the type of Mans. I've said this before. He's the type of brown dude that met you at the shores and he's like, "I'll show you how to get into our village, okay?" If there's an easy way in, they'll never hear you, and you can take over our king. But you got to promise me. I just want just one woman, just one woman. All right, oil. I got to make my latkes first, and then I'll beat up the oil. Eggs. What?
Just beat the egg before you put it.
Okay, beat the eggs before I put it in.
Imagine it was your wife. I don't know. What are we saying?
I was just putting it there waiting for someone to grab it. I've never hit my wife. I've never hit a woman.
I
By the
like
way-
that one hand open. No shells in there yet?
No shells.
A little behind the scenes
Wow.
here, but
That's
last
good egg
time I did
crack.
Good egg
some,
cracking right there.
last time I did some eggs burning, Bert made me scrambled eggs that were the motherfucker.
What was the
best
secret?
fucking
Was it
scrambled eggs.
cheese? Was it?
No.
It was. I did
Sour
Gordon
cream?
Ramsay's.
The secret's the
recipe.
way you do it.
Yeah, you take it, you pull it off the heat, take it, pull it off the
Very
heat.
low heat.
yeah.
Very low
Very
heat.
low heat. Gordon Ramsay style.
I do sour cream, very low heat, cheddar cheese right at the end.
All right, if you had to marry a woman based on her ethnicity because of their cuisine, what woman would you marry?
Leslie Jones.
Ethiopian.
I've never had Ethiopian
I'm
food.
kidding. You have to eat it with like your fingers. It's fucking disgusting.
By the way, something tells me you haven't done research on this. You
No,
just
you
saw
do.
like a
Dude,
real?
Ethiopian restaurants, you show up and they give you like, they're like, all right, sit on the ground and eat this with like
No
fucking
fucking
bread
way.
with flies buzzing around your head. I swear to God, dude.
In an Ethiopian restaurant, you just eat it with. They don't give you any
give you
fucking
bread.
No, it's
You have
your
to eat it
hands,
with
yeah, the
bread.
No, yeah.
Oh, I could be into that. High as fuck.
It's like naan, dude. When
Yeah.
you eat Indian food, you're supposed to eat Indian food like that, but I just eat it with a fork. Like a civilized human being.
Well, I just get samosa so I can grab it like a pocket and shove it in my face.
Ah, the
Dude,
samosa, the
I'll
egg
tell you
roll
right
of
now.
India.
fucking Indian food.
The bomb, dude. What's your Indian go-to?
Chicken tikka.
And tikka. It's the only thing anybody ever. Or butter chicken.
No.
Chicken korma?
Yeah.
Lamb
korma,
vindaloo?
Vindaloo, shrimp
Ooh,
vindaloo,
get your
shrimp
asshole
vindaloo.
on fire,
Fucking
dog.
dude. I told an Indian guy one time, he goes, "How hot?" And I said, "Make me regret it." And he went, "Really?" And he went back to the kitchen, and they all looked back. They're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And I was shitting blood the next
It's
day.
brutal, dude. Just you, like literally, your asshole is
What's
just
it called?
vindaloo. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you like
vindaloo's
spicy?
the-
I do.
you
Is it,
like-
Like, but
is it
do
white
you-
meat?
You can do whatever meat
You can do whatever you want.
Chicken vindaloo, lamb vindaloo, beef vindaloo.
I miss
Bert,
Vegas.
there's a whisk next to you.
No, I know, but I like doing it with a fork. It's just a little more
You
manageable
should
for me.
stab each yolk individually. Then
Yeah.
that's what I would do. I'm sorry, I'm backseat driving right now.
Do you cook?
Yeah,
Do you really?
I do cook, dude. Don't be an asshole. Who cooks? Who cooks for me? I have nobody in my life. Who
I
cooks?
wouldn't mind.
It's true. He'd starve if he didn't cook.
I wouldn't mind a Legion of Skanks cooking show.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
should
would
do-
not
you
be
should
good
do
at
though,
that.
But you should do like take a off of one of the cooking network shows where like the people can't cook or something, and take Legion of Skanks fans and have them cook against each other or something.
Who would
we'll
be the
just-
best
we
cook
just-
of the three of us?
I think
I think Lewis would be my guess.
I'm a pretty
You don't
good
really
cook.
cook, do you?
Yeah, I can cook.
You're just
Yeah.
saying that. Though. He just, guys,
No, I can cook.
can you give me something? Can you just say, you know what, Lewis would be the best cook? You go to the Super Bowl.
All right, ready? If you
Because
had
if God
to,
go to the Super Bowl means you can cook all of a sudden. That makes sense to you? Okay.
okay, if you had to please a woman by either A, cooking her a meal, or having sex with her, penetrating her, or just oral sex. Oral sex, penetrational sex, or cooking her a
somebody
meal.
left.
Oral
What-
sex.
Oral sex. No, I'm gonna make her a meal. I'm not gonna fucking roll the dice.
Well,
How
that's how you make her come with oral sex. They call it rolling the dice.
I found out not all women like the same type of oral sex.
No, it's all different, dude. You never know. You gotta ask these
All are
bitches.
different.
I've only been with like fucking 6 chicks.
No,
Yeah,
shut up.
swear to God.
Because you eat
Isn't
your
that
boogers.
That doesn't help your
My
numbers.
daughter.
No, it's
Oh, thank God.
cooling it off.
No, I have intimacy issues, so I never really trusted anyone, and it used to make me sad when I I don't know. I had to be in love with someone. I don't know, whatever. I wasn't good at fucking having sex. It sucked.
Stop making me sad, Bert.
Well, whatever. You can cook for her.
Yeah, cook for
That was
her.
one of the options.
Yeah,
no, no.
right. What are you gonna do? Oral sex, Jay?
Yeah. Oral sex is how I play it.
Lewis? Give her a
I've
podcast.
I think Neil would be third on that.
For real?
Yeah.
the meal.
Oh no.
I'm saying if it was like oral, like the three things that I think would ever coming back.
Well, I mean, I have a girlfriend. What is she like? She wouldn't really give a shit with the meal I'm gonna cook.
You don't think?
No.
Hey, where's the garlic press?
And she hates the sex. So oral.
Like, I'm bummed that I haven't had all the experiences in life, you know?
What experiences that you haven't had that
threesomes?
you regret not? No threesomes.
No.
That's a yes, but I can't tell the story. All right,
No,
got
no,
it.
I can tell you the story. It just isn't fun.
It was 2 dudes and you.
You were a freshman, they were seniors.
No, it wasn't like a real threesome. It was just like fooling around.
A
and it
girl
just-
went left you and fucked another guy. I can't believe we had that threesome. She goes, no, that's not exactly what happened.
That's one of my favorite Patrice lines. He goes, I asked my chick if she was into threesomes, and she goes, "I had one before, 2 guys." He goes, "Bitch, that's a train." No, it just didn't. It wasn't like. Wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Like, it was just like one girl was moving forward, other girl was like, I was dating, and she was a little like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, come on, and then just didn't end well. Oddly enough, the morning after, no one had sex, but the morning after was really fun. Like, we fucking laughed hysterically. But that's what I'm good at.
You made them latkes.
No, I got them popsicles.
Oh yeah.
I got big, those big Power Pops from 7-Eleven. Because we were all hungover.
Ironically.
Yeah, yeah. I'm good at the hang. Like, I'm good at the hang. I can't close the deal. I've never been the guy to like.
I'm better at hang than close also.
I go for the close
Lewis
right
the
away.
closer.
Lewis is all close. He doesn't hang.
Always be closing.
He just
That's the
closes.
saying in rape
Some
school.
say he closes too fast.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the key to closing?
Sometimes he closes before
Yeah,
they even know
Do you
they're
know,
being
Sage,
closed.
tell, like there's boys listening that are just like me and Jay,
Yeah, yeah.
who are I could get women to want to be around me, but I could not go serious eyes on them and go in for a kiss.
Right.
Never in my
So
life.
I think the key is that's not the move. The move isn't to just like be hanging with them and then
you gotta
blindly
go
go
down
in for
on
the
them
kiss.
immediately.
No, I know, but it's also not like my thing.
Fingers.
I've always said so much more than anything is it's making a joke about it every time. Like, should we be like making out or whatever? Like, this
That's
is like
so
a
transparent
dipshit.
and
Yeah, of
gay.
course it is.
If I was a woman, my pussy would dry up and I would fucking smack you.
Well, why is it that I make you so hard?
Yeah.
No, I think it's number one, recognizing immediately when you get a feeling from a chick, a vibe from a chick, recognizing like that's not letting your insecurity get in the way, and realizing that vibe she's letting out there, because women will let you know. If you get the vibe, it's because they let you fucking know, and women don't let you know unless they're actually interested. That in my experience.
Really?
And then
But I don't know if I could ever read the vibe right.
if you get the feeling that she's giving you a vibe, trust your instinct.
Well, do you hate? My thing is also
Well, the second part though
is not fearing the rejection of it.
not fearing rejection.
Oh,
Disconnecting.
okay. You mean the crippling rejection
Yes.
that makes me shut down?
That's
Yeah.
my concern of it also. Is if they go what? Because anyway, I'm like, oh, all of my fears have come to
But who
life.
cares? All it is
I didn't think this would get worse, and it did.
I'm already awkward, and now everything's awkward.
Now she knows I want to kiss her. Oh, fuck.
Lewis's advice is like, it's really not that bad to get rejected. There's some young dude who has a fear of rejection who's listening to this and does it, and he's like, it was so much worse than I thought it would be.
Guy said you just
brutal.
gotta
Louis J. Gomez is dead inside. He doesn't know what rejection
part of life.
feels
You
like.
can't get acceptance without being rejected. It's like in life, there's more rejection than acceptance.
But,
If you
okay.
embrace that and accept that.
No,
you're
but here's the
fucking-
problem. Here's the problem. And you guys will
Stop
all
double
understand.
pointing at me.
You'll understand this. In comedy, I got more comfortable with failure than I did success. So when I started to succeed, it made me really uncomfortable. I was so comfortable being a failure that when good things started happening, I thought they were instantly going away, or that people were judging me, or they're looking at me
What
like
did you
a-
do to deal with that? Did you like start lying down like beds of money and like just like?
No, I still have a hard time with it. I still have a really hard time with it. I posted a video of pictures of Boston the other day, and I thought I would have fucking hated me if I was a younger comic. I would have hated me. I would have looked at me and gone like, "No, we get it, big guy. We get it. Why can't you just have the victory silently?" But then there's a part of you that goes, "I want to share it with the people that were there, and I want to share it with my friends and family." But
Well, it's also like people, it's a big fucking show. People should see like it's different than going to a comedy club and just seeing the average comedy show.
Yeah, I think that's
So I don't
also
think it's
like
a bad thing.
even
It's-
that's that young comic's like own issues that he's dealing with. It's like if you're really succeeding at something, especially something you worked really hard at, I think you have an obligation to enjoy it and fucking show it off.
I
Like,
think
I also hate when like young comics are like, what an asshole that guy is. No, I'm not nice.
no, yeah. I mean, I get. How does it feel? Hot?
Ooh, it's hot, yeah.
Okay. So, how do I do? What is this Confit shit?
I mean, Bert, let me tell you something. I'm fucking starving.
I'm so
Don't
hungry.
worry,
I'm
don't worry,
so
don't worry,
hungry.
don't worry. That's what
I'm
part of the
like
build-up. Part of the build-up.
spoonfuls of chimichurri sauce right now. I'm dying.
oh, have you
bring
watched
up-
the show,
Louis.
dude? You don't eat.
Bring me off a little bit of that chimichurri sauce again.
What's that?
You gotta heat up the oil for the latkes.
I know. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Okay.
Oh, the latkes are being fried.
Yeah, we're gonna fry them. So there will be.
That's
And
good.
then you can start it
Maybe
on the
tomato?
steak, too.
Is this disrespectful to open this tomato?
No. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Cover the tomato. Remove and pour the excess oil and garlic cloves. Save for later use and discard. Hold hot and okay. Hold hot. So we gotta put them back in.
Just close. I would turn the oven off and just put them back
Okay.
in for now.
But I gotta drain them, right?
Into my mouth, please.
Let's see.
I was saying,
Oh no, these need to go back in. I'm gonna throw them back in. I'm gonna willy-nilly it. I'm gonna raw dog it. I think cooking is a lot more like the feel of it. Like, how does it make you feel? Like, are you doing it the way you want to do it? Or are you doing it the way they told you to do it?
I don't think that's at all good cooking philosophy.
Sure, society will tell you have to cook a steak.
All right, what comic would right now, if he called you and said, I want you to open for me for the rest of the year, and money's not an option, what comic would you work with for the rest of the year? Just to like sit and watch and learn from.
To learn from as a comic and watch, like
mean, it's always
a
like a
tell
tell, yeah.
probably,
Tell in a
but
heartbeat.
I don't know if I could handle just emotionally spending a year with him. But like I love him. He's the best comic in my opinion.
He's the best comic.
But
He lives a
he's
unique
lot.
life.
For me,
How great is it to be a tell? I mean, no one talks shit about him.
Yeah, but
No.
don't tell him
Nor
that.
should they.
He won't believe you.
Yeah.
I'll tell him anything I want.
Boom.
What about
For me,
Brian
if
Regan?
I could tour with one comedian, it would be Brendan Schaub. Just to
Yeah.
learn the
What?
craft.
Well, okay, hold on. You know I like Brendan,
I know
right?
you do.
What? You know, can I tell you?
Yeah.
This is a little
Secret
bit of a
time?
secret time. So like, I stopped reading comments at all, like all comments, because I was like, I don't want to let my day be subject to someone shitting on me, and then I'm in a bad mood. So I don't read any comments. You guys post a song about Brendan Schaub, some guy, and I
Crackamico.
yeah.
Shout out Crackamico.
And I go, oh, these comments are gonna be pretty safe for me, right? I'll read these comments. Fucking first two comments, Bert Kreischer's reading these comments. Second comment, you know Bert Kreischer's upset about this. And I was like, what the fuck? How do they know me so well? Have you ever met Brendan?
I met him, I think, once.
That's it?
Yeah. I think Jay's gonna fight her in the kid on Wednesday.
Yep.
You'd fucking love him. You know that, right?
Sure, I would. Yeah.
You know you'd love him.
Yeah.
But what is the shitting on him for?
I don't really shit on him. Crackamico wrote that song, and Crackamico, I sort of found it.
I mean, it's a great song.
I can't shut down Crackamico for what he does, you know?
No, yeah. I mean, look,
honestly-
anyone who fucks with anyone, even if they're fucking making a hate thing on them or a good thing on them, they're watching all their shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
well,
but-
personally, I really like Brett. I'm a huge UFC fan. I was a fan of his when he was fighting. I loved
Yeah.
watching him fight.
Yeah.
I love Fighter and the Kid. I think it's a great show. Like I've got
It's
nothing
great on
against
fucking
it.
podcasts.
Huh?
You love The Fighter and the Kid?
Well, I mean, I don't like
just said
watch
that
it religiously.
on camera?
No, it's a good. I love MMA, so I
That
like
was
an MMA
crazy you
comedy
just said
show.
I
Oh, you
love it.
asshole. I can't believe
I
it.
love Fighter and the
Yeah,
Kid.
you were your friends with Rogan. All right, so look, here's the thing.
He is without a doubt the sweetest fucking guy I know.
I'm sure he is.
And by the way, legit great on podcasts. A young comic. If I'll say anything, he's a young comic. If you want to say anything about his comedy, he's young. That's all there is to it. But the guy's. I mean, it bums me out. I understand it. I get it because it happened to me. It's happened to everyone. Everyone's gotten it. But it always bums me out. I just fucking love the guy.
It bums you out the hate that he gets from
Yeah,
the
'cause-
fan base?
Yeah, and I understand some of it. I understand it.
Look,
but
I don't understand how crazy they got on it. Like
Yeah,
that fan base.
I mean, they're so-
Usually, can I tell you why I've taken shots and I've made jokes?
Yeah.
It's because it's like the button you're not supposed to push for
Yeah.
some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, it's like a thing you're not supposed to say, so it makes me want to say it more. As a comic, I don't know. That's always been what it is. I've made a few. Like I don't have any legitimate ill will. You know, I don't. Whatever. I don't actually have any ill will toward the guy. I've literally met him one time. He seems like he has a lot of mutual friends. Like I said, it's an open invite for Skankfest. I would love him to come to do Skankfest.
I would love, and that's
He would murder at Skankfest.
he
would have a blast.
He'd have a great time.
Dude, Whitney
He'd
came out
have
to
a fucking
Skankfest
blast.
last year. People thought our fan base was gonna like torch Whitney.
You know, Bert always said he got Whitney to do Legion of Skanks. So he told me that. He goes, she was like, what should I do when I go to New York? And he said Legion of Skanks. She did it. He said he told the same thing to Natasha Leggero, and she said, fuck right off.
I get it.
Yeah,
No, he should do Skanks Fest without a fucking
you
doubt.
should, dude. I invited Callan. I think that.
That looks oh,
Jesus Christ! dude,
Fuck.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, I should definitely wear closed-toed shoes when I do this shit.
yeah, that was crazy.
God damn it, I burned the fuck out of my foot. Hey, do we have like a different type of spatula? Like a thinner one,
Tongs?
maybe?
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God.
something.
Because, hey,
These are looking good though, by the way.
You have
do
the
look
number
great.
for an ambulance?
Here?
No.
All right, yeah, we'll run the grab.
There should be one in the other house, in the big house, if Pete can grab it. God damn it, that was fucking hot.
Get a metal spatula.
There's one in all our spatulas. These are gonna be fucking good. These are gonna be really fucking good. I think I can put one more
chimichurri?
in. Yeah. I'm gonna say as much as he has to do fucking. That's the thing is that like
He should do. Oh, yeah.
It's like
Callan came out and did Legion of Skanks. We hooked him up to a lie detector test. It was just stupid. It was just so
Hilarious,
dumb.
so.
well, the thing I say to everyone is, and you know, I've said this to everyone. You guys are the greatest guys. The greatest guys, like just the greatest guys. You're just comics. And if you're a comic and you get comics, then you realize everything's comedy. Everything's about making you laugh. And then people go, hey man, I didn't like what you said about me. I was just trying to make my friends laugh, and we were just trying to make each other
We're just
laugh.
doing the thing, but here's the thing: like we all fuck with each other on such a crazy level, and it's like, Brendan Sharp. It's almost because I don't know him as a dude really, but like it's become a thing that. Jesus, stop, dude!
Fuck!
Please.
I can't stop burning myself.
You got your feet again, also.
It was because you reached with your hand to burn your
did.
hand.
Okay, these are going to be great latkes. Let me get this out of the way.
Put a paper towel down on the plate.
Oh yeah, good call, Stace. Wait, keep going, guys. Keep going. This is, by the way, this is viral. You know, this is like viral, clippable content where everyone's like,
You getting third-degree burns in your feet?
yeah. And we're doing the Lord's work. Oh, yes, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, like I don't know. And I think that in New York, like everyone like fucks with each other. And you say exactly what you're not supposed to say. That's just sort of like the spirit of comedy that we grew up with. Please don't. God damn it.
You guys want each of us one latke? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take. This is actually turning out pretty good. I'm going to take the steaks. I'm going to put them on here. That way I can really watch them. I'm going to put one more, one of these things. It's so much better than when I burnt my foot. Yeah. Vulnerability is hard. Like when you watch, like.
That's Lewis's.
What?
It's okay. My fingers are clean.
No, he's keto. All right.
I'll take a little nibble.
What? Let's do. Should we do some butter?
Yeah.
Yes,
On there?
please.
Wait, is it Irish?
It is.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Do it more sexy.
Oh, we're gonna crisp these bitches up?
Oh, we're gonna. What? Wait do you see how beautiful this turns out? If there's one thing I do well, it's steaks.
Oh.
I just
That's
burnt
mine.
my
That was mine.
fingertips.
This one's also mine.
I'm so hungry, Bert. Please feed us.
We're poor New York comedians, please.
What? How much money do you think is rich?
Rich?
Like, what if someone said, "I'll give you a," like, I'm gonna buy Gas Digital. I want to buy Legion of Skanks.
$10 million is the number where
that's what
I
I
would
was saying.
retire and never think about anything again, and I would disappear from the public.
It goes away.
That's it. Bert. I know. I understand that you made that last
Nope.
weekend, but simply that's
I'm just
all it
letting you
takes.
know. I'm letting you
No, it
know.
does it good. Does good. Well, but your overhead always grows.
Yeah. It goes away. Money disappears so quickly because the best way to keep your money is to make more money. Yeah, of course.
Thank you,
I
brother.
have one
And it
flip
costs
flop.
money to make money.
Yeah. I mean, this is whiskey's right there. All right, I got these. Ooh, these are gonna be good. Do I drain them, Stace?
Yeah.
In. Do it in this.
This is a meal. All I want is have a steak right now. Wow.
What do I do, Stace?
With what?
These confit.
We'll just leave them there until
Yeah.
because they go. So when you stack it, it goes like latke, tomato, steak.
Oh yeah.
Curry, sorry.
Wow. That's a stack.
This is the best way to cook steak, in my opinion. It's a little bit slower, but it's like you can really time it out. How do you guys like your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Medium.
I knew it. I knew it. Didn't you know it?
How do you feel about an air fryer, Bert? Air fryer saved my life.
Air fryers are the fucking
The
shit.
shit, dude.
They are the
I'm not.
fucking.
I have the
I'm
Ninja
not a huge
Foodie.
fan.
Yeah, because your wife cooks all the meals.
Yeah, just have her cook.
Oh my gosh! Should I put the garlic in there too? That garlic looks good. I might leave the garlic in there.
Yeah, treat yourself, you little bitch. You little dirty bird.
Salt on there. A little bit of
Confit.
confit looks fucking great. Do we have balsamic lace? Got a little balsamic on this.
Yes.
Oh. Oh my God. In a landscape where free and fast shipping is the norm, it can be hard for smaller e-commerce businesses to compete. Keep yourself competitive with ShipStation. When you use ShipStation, you can lower shipping costs, make returns easy, and keep your customers happy. And with all the time you save from automating your shipping tasks, you can keep your business growing all year long. We love ShipStation over at Birdie Boy Productions. We use ShipStation. Leanna's been using ShipStation when she ran it by herself because ShipStation makes it easier to grow your business by handling all your orders from every marketplace in one dashboard. ShipStation effortlessly integrates everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more, making and managing every order from one simple dashboard, automating routines, shipping tasks, printing shipping labels, easily compare rates and delivery times to optimize every shipment, and automated delivery notifications. And here's what I love about ShipStation. With the best discounts in the industry, you'll never worry about overpaying for shipping. You get up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. And if that's not enough, use my promo code to try ShipStation for free for 2 months. Keep growing your business all year long with ShipStation. Use promo code BURNING today at ShipStation.com to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, and the promo code is BURNING. Hardest you've ever laughed?
Hardest I've ever laughed? Maybe the poem, dude. Or dude, the Dan Soder thing we did. So we've had a few moments on Legion of Skanks. Legion of Skanks is the hardest I've ever laughed. Without a doubt.
I
in
think-
terms of like
And you said the two ones that probably are the hardest were the poem.
Dude, so Bert, did you watch us pranking the Fox News reporter?
No, not the
I'm going to send it to you, Bert. It's going to make you cry tonight.
For real?
You're going to call me afterwards. So we did this. I did this documentary for Fox News, which is coming out soon, about comedy, right? And dude, I'm going to forget the stories of this because I'm getting drunk. Just take over the story.
All right, so the
get
producer,
details.
Lewis records with the producer. She had, they talked about me a little bit, and they were like, oh yeah, Dave will be great for this, and so whatever. They talked about me doing the
Wait,
documentary
I
as
think
well.
I know this. Keep going.
So
A couple
then,
weeks
so
back.
no,
Yeah,
let me
you
tell
know
it in the
this.
right order too.
Oh, wait. Keep going. I know the story. Keep going.
So Lewis told me to look out for a text from the producer because he had passed on my info. to
fuck
her.
yeah.
So I get a text from her, and I honestly, I think it was just like in the middle of my day, and I didn't even really read it, but I remember that it was like a very long text and way over complimentary. I remember noticing that. And then she texted me back a couple days later. I hadn't responded, and and I look at it and I reread the first text, and it was like, you're just such an incredible talent, and your position in comedy is just unmatched by anyone. And I was like, this chick really gets it, you know? And then she goes, by the way, great job on Saturday Night Live the other day. And it was 2 days after Chappelle had hosted Saturday Night Live. So I put 2 and 2 together and realized this chick thinks I'm Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
So then we thought we would bring that as a story to the podcast.
Just
like, oh, this is pretty
the
funny.
bit is confusing Dave for Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle.
yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
funny bet. So then Lewis goes, this is insane. What did I text her? Maybe I said something that made her think this was Dave Chappelle.
The best.
Then Jay, you want, or someone else want
Yeah,
to?
he goes.
So
he goes,
Lewis checks
let me
his
go back.
text.
Maybe it's something me. Now, what happened was when Lewis did the documentary, because it's like a Fox News documentary talking about the state of comedy, he kept selling her Dave Smith also,
Yeah.
saying like, hey, you should have Dave on. Dave would be great for this. Dave Smith would be great for this. And she goes, oh yeah, great. And then at some point, what she texted Lewis was like, she texted like, hey, can I have Dave's number? Because I want to.
Well, I think she sent him an article.
No, I know, but I'm saying like, you think that's what Lewis read. When he went back and looked at it, what he didn't see in that was she sent the article of Chappelle having like writers of SNL were like boycotting the show because he was doing it.
Oh.
And then she wrote back, she goes, would really love to talk to Dave if you have his
I
number.
didn't see the article.
He didn't see the article.
I didn't see it.
He
So I
just
saw
assumed
Dave.
it was Dave Smith.
When somebody says, I want Dave's number, to me, I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's Dave
Yeah.
Smith.
Mine's Dave Williamson.
Yes. So,
Yeah, so, good.
you tell him, please.
So, when we get to
Drunk. I'm not going to get the story out good.
when we realize that's the case, that she is now operating things as Dave Chappelle, we go, who can do
The best Dave Chappelle impression.
And I'm like, well, Soder does a great one. So they go try to get Soder, and I start calling Soder. Soder's not answering. I text him, tell him to get back as soon as he can. Lewis says, Mike Figs, another young comedian, very funny. He goes, Mike Figs does a lot of impressions. He could probably do it. And he calls Mike Figs. This is my favorite part of the thing. He tells him the whole.
So good.
Mike Figs.
Jay.
It's so good. It's so good. It's
Mike
so
Figs
good.
gives him the. He gives Mike Figs the whole speech about what we need him to do, and he goes, "Can you do a good Dave Chappelle?" And he goes, yeah, I think so. And he goes, "Do it right now for us on speakerphone." He goes, and while he's clearing his throat, I hold my phone up and show that Soder's calling back, and Lewis just
Yeah.
hangs up on Mike Figs. And then Soder agreed to do it, and we called her on
We called the Fox
speakerphone.
News reporter
Oh
on
my
three-way.
God.
So I call her from what she believes is Dave Chappelle's number, and then I merge the call with Soder and mute. So she's just speaking to Soder as Dave Chappelle
Dude, it's-
and completely buys it.
She
She's
buys it.
completely
She
bought
does.
in that
She
Dave
buys it.
Chappelle.
I'm talking about
And
like,
what she deals with, because she's like, well, I'm talking to Dave Chappelle. I guess he's a little quirky.
Wait, what was he saying?
He nonstop talked. Well, so the thing
talking about how
was.
he's my best friend.
Oh wait, I didn't give the punch.
Oh, he just keeps.
Wait, I didn't give the punchline of this.
Oh yeah, you skipped
Yeah,
over.
I'm so sorry. This is the biggest. Well, it's good to have it come at the end here. When,
So what
when
Lewis-
Lewis was looking back on his text to see like what he had with her, maybe it was
She
his
goes.
fault.
Yeah.
She said to Lewis after he gave her what she believes
yeah,
to be Dave
the best-
Chappelle's
best
number.
part.
He goes, "Should I mention your name? Like, will
Is it
that
okay
help
if
at
I
all?"
mention your name?
And he goes, "100% mention my name." And she's like, "Oh, are you guys friends?" And he goes, "He's literally the closest thing I have to a brother. Mention my name, and everything will be fine."
So she
Shut the
what
fuck
so what
up.
Soder does is Soder turns the conversation 100% of the time back to. Give me that crispy doodle over there.
This
Bert.
one?
Yeah.
This one?
He keeps turning the conversation back to Lewis's greatness and how important Lewis is for comedy. And she never heard Dave Chappelle mention Louis J. Gomez once ever, except this moment. And he keeps talking about, he just keeps saying how, she'll be like, well, the state of comedy is weird with how people like come down on you guys now. And he goes, and that's why Louis J. Gomez is important, man. Going back.
And then he just makes it weirder and weirder. He's like, his only problem is he has a foot fetish. And
Yeah,
it just sort of
he calls
random
it a
things.
dangerous foot fetish.
And then and she thinks
she's
it's Dave
into Lewis,
Chappelle,
by the
so
way.
she's playing it off.
She's also finding out that she's into Lewis through this because she starts saying like, I interviewed Lewis. He didn't really say anything about my feet. Maybe I should get a pedicure next time.
Oh, shut the fuck
Yeah, it was
up.
great. Dude, it was like a 25-minute, like one of the best pranks ever on any podcast. And I might have laughed harder at that than anything else. Or the poem, which if you haven't heard the poem is just phenomenal.
What was the poem? That was the one someone wrote to their.
So this is the 20th episode of Legion of Skanks. This is maybe 12 years ago, and there was a girl that I dated that we ended up breaking up. She cheated on me, and then to like make her feel bad, I wrote her a poem because I told her I'd always write her a poem.
Yeah.
And it was just the worst like poem with inside references. And years later passed. We started the Legion of Skanks podcast. This is like 6-7 years later. She was like, "Hey," she texted me one day. She's like, "Hey, I found this poem you wrote for me. Do you want it?"
No.
And I didn't remember it really. I was like, I remember being kind of cheesy, and I was like, "All right, give it to me." And then without reading it, I didn't even read it. I was like, "Let me bring it to the show," and I gave it to Jay. And we all experienced this poem at the same time for the first time, and it was fucking, dude. It's the most brutally embarrassing thing.
This looks delicious.
I'm gonna show it to you today before we leave here.
I want to see it.
It's
Jay.
9 minutes of it's top tier hilarious.
Here are really good fucking knives. Ooh. All right, open this fucking thing. Oh, here we go. Try one of these
Wow.
knives. I don't know who gave them to me. Oh, actually, do I emailed him? These are fucking insane knives.
These are full tang, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, you didn't even need a knife. I put my fork into this
Fell
steak,
right through it.
and it fell right through.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm supposed to be keto, but I'm gonna try a bite of this latke.
Well, how can you not?
How can you not go?
Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. The confit is fucking amazing.
Phenomenal.
Well, the chimichurri I have to leave to Lewis to judge. But I think me and Dave give a big Jewish thumbs up on this latke.
What do you think about the chimichurri? Yeah?
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Lewis is the only ethnic here.
Oh, damn, that is good.
It's shocking that it's good, right? I didn't expect it to be that good. These knives are pretty fucking amazing. It's amazing how a knife can change the game. It's an OJ quote. These latkes are really good too. What a great way to enjoy a steak is with a latke.
Never thought that was gonna happen. Vodka, chimichurri, two combinations that nobody's ever put together before. Or is this an internet recipe?
No,
It's a Bert Kreischer original.
I'm Puerto Rican and Jewish.
I know.
Well, I was looking at some hardcore alt-right recipes. I couldn't find them. They weren't coming up. I was going to make Storm the Capitol cereal, but that is surprisingly good. You
Right.
have a hard time not eating the carbs, Lewis?
Of course.
You want the rest
It's a
of my
nightmare.
steak?
A true nightmare on my plate.
Do you want the rest of my steak?
Yeah. So good.
I'm trying to lose weight, but I just do it old school by just being anorexic. I just don't eat, and then when I want to eat, I just go, no, that's what fat people do.
Wow.
I mean, when you think about it, that's ultimately... It's crazy that we live in a world where I try to diet, and people are starving in this world.
And some people are trying to gain weight.
Maybe if I just had a sidekick from, like, one of those countries, a starving child who hung around with me and picked up my scraps.
You could really benefit from a Somali boy.
Yeah, like this little Somali boy who just sat next to me and was like, hey, he had his hand in my front pocket. That sounds a little weird, huh?
And then every day, at the end of the sign-off, he goes, "Every day is a gift, Mr. Kreischer."
Did you guys get audio on that? All right. Great meals for the rest of your life. Every meal you have is great, or great sex, or every time you smoke or drink, you get the perfect buzz.
Great meal, great sex.
Or the perfect buzz. I'm going perfect buzz every
I think
fucking
perfect
day.
buzz.
It's the best when it hits your face, and it like my favorite buzz ever. So during the pandemic, we had bought this house. I was stressing out about this house. I didn't think we'd be able to afford it. And Tom, I'm partners with Tom, and Tom broke down my finances, and he's like, "You're gonna be fine. You're not losing everything." I hadn't been drinking for like 2 months. I come here, and Leanne comes out with 2 tall boy cold beers. Goes, "It's hot. Let's have a beer." I love when she does this shit. So we each crack a beer, and I get my first buzz in 2 months, a beer buzz. The sun was sparkling on my face under that tree right there, staring up at the sun. It's coming down. My dogs are playing in the yard. And I just went, there's nothing better than this. If I can feel this when I die, I'll die happy. Like, and I know that's crazy to think that alcohol can provide you the best happiness you've ever had in your life. But I go, this is better. My kids are playing in the backyard. Everything's heightened. Everything's up to here. Same with weed. It's like when someone goes, do you want to hit this? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then all of a sudden, something funny happens and you're laughing harder than you've ever fucking laughed. There's nothing better. How great is that knife, though? It's a great fucking knife, isn't it? Isn't it a great fucking knife?
Fantastic knife.
Great knife.
It's a great fucking knife. Good knives, good friends,
Good people.
good people.
Good confit.
Great confit.
Confit?
Okay.
Confit.
I love confit.
I love confit.
Are you a foot guy?
Yeah,
Pop a
hardcore.
toe right in your mouth?
Well, Leanne's not that kind of person, but yeah, I'm a hardcore foot guy. Hardcore. I love Leanne's feet. As a matter of fact, I almost had a problem staying with her forever when she told me she was getting bunions. And I went, ugh, can't be with you. And then they never turn into bunions, they're just feet. Nikki Glazer has horrible
I
feet.
know, we talked about it on the show.
They're rough.
Chelsea Handler has rough feet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just saw her feet.
I think Joe Coy used to tie him up.
Do you think that was a real relationship?
I don't know. I don't either of them well enough to know.
Really? Speculate with no insights.
Oh, yeah. Whole thing's a fucking sham. Joe Coy, you fucked with me for the last time. Dicking around with this relationship.
If you could switch ethnicities right now to sell tickets.
White. Fucking white rules.
It's not bad. It's not bad, Lewis.
Not terrible.
It's not bad.
Sell tickets? Black.
You think black sells tickets?
Oh, dude.
I could-
85 South? 85 South?
Here's the thing.
Wait, was the
I feel like
question
I feel
if
like I
you could switch ethnicities to sell tickets, or would you switch ethnicities if it would sell more tickets?
Yeah, whatever you think is a better question is my question.
Yes and no.
I wouldn't switch ethnicities to have a better career. I
But
think
you
I
probably
could.
would have a better career.
Yeah, what ethnicity
If I was a
would you pick?
woman, I mean, oh my, I would be the funniest woman in the world.
Not better than me. Not better than me. I'll be the best
Imagine
woman.
being a woman, dude.
And taking my shirt off on stage. Fucking Boston guarding my dick. With my tits, I'll be
World
fucking
tour.
world tour.
Football
man.
stadiums.
What? I mean, the pop I get now when I fucking take my shirt off is nothing compared to if I had a fucking rack.
Just your cans flopping around. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh. Steve-O's getting.
I think black because black is you could still do whatever it is you do,
Yeah.
and just hope that the cool factor of black gets you selling us more tickets. If you switch to Hispanic, you have to be willing to do really shitty Hispanic level comedy.
Give me an example.
Like you have to go out there and do like the
is that?
half. You know what the fuck I'm saying. You gotta
What
do.
does that mean?
No, Lewis, we're
Half
talking about to be
Spanish.
successful.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Never
I'm
mind.
talking about you have to have your jokes. The jokes have to be half Spanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my mama would come and say like, you know, beep it up, boop it up, beep it up. And then a bunch
I
of
worked
Cuban
with him.
people
I
laugh.
worked with him.
That's a pretty good
It was
bit.
hard, man. I had a hard time following him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked in Miami Improv, three Latino comics and me, and they would say their names: Ricky Cruz, DJ Cucci,
By the way, Ricky Cruz,
Steve Trevino, and Bert Kreischer.
Ricky
was
Cruz.
like a hate
when I was
crime.
just there, I'm
Ricky
not going
Cruz
back for a while.
is
Ricky
so
Cruz,
fucking funny.
hilarious. No, what I'm saying, but they gave
Yeah.
like the crowd. I didn't draw there, so it was a Cuban crowd primarily, and they wanted to see people talk about like being Cuban and the Cuban experience, and they gave them that. And then by the time I went out there, it was just
Ricky Cruz.
rough.
Ricky Cruz. I went to college with Ricky Cruz. We were in the same English class. Yeah, I know Ricky very well, and Ricky and I've worked a ton of times together. First time I did that with that all Latino show, I watched Ricky gets off stage, and he just pulled me aside. He says, "You're gonna have a rough weekend." I said, "Really?" He goes, "It's a Spanish-speaking audience." I was like, "Fuck, what do I do?" And he goes, "I don't know." He was like,
Ay, caramba.
and then ay, caramba. And then Steve Trevino comes up to me and he says, "We need to like let them know you're not a bad person. I said, what do you mean? He goes like, one of us needs to go like, he's white, but he's okay. And I was like, can you please do that? And they were like, yeah. So then Steve Trevino would go up and be like, all right, this next guy goes say, he's white, and you hear the crowd go, oh. He's like, but he's not a bad guy. And they're like, bullshit.
But he can dance.
Yeah, no, well, what I did is,
Did the
ripped
worm
my
at
shirt
the
off
stage?
stage. Nope, ripped my shirt off stage, put 3 stools on the stage, and I said, I need the most Cuban dude in the room to come up on stage, and the blackest dude in the room to come up on stage, and I need a Puerto Rican to come up on stage. So I get all up there, and then I go, I am not communicating well with these audiences. I think it's a language barrier. So I'll start a joke, and you'll just translate it. So I said, I was talking to a woman the other day. I handed it to the black guy, and he goes, shit, can I play and get some conversation? And the place goes fucking nuts. And then the Spanish guy just says it in Spanish, and the other guy goes, mommy, like it murdered so fucking hard. And then I just brought a table on stage, and we just did shots for 45 minutes.
That's a great way to handle it. Say whatever you will about like whatever. If you think about like black comedy, that's like what's considered kind of like, I don't know, like kind of pandering or kind of hacky, like not like great black comedians. I'm talking about like BT Comic View, the guy doing the like some in the club joke, or like some Hispanic comedy. What Jay was just doing before. Nothing kills as hard as that in front of their crowd that wants it. Like it makes people lose their mind.
Latino crowds, if they love you,
it's like nothing else.
Also, Latino crowds though won't turn on you quite as hard as a black crowd will.
Black crowd turn on you quick.
Latino crowd will give you more. Like they might not give it up for you, but like they'll give you a little more respect for at least trying.
Ralphie May, you ever heard the story about Ralphie May performing on the Ricky Smiley cruise
No.
He performed on a black radio show cruise.
Okay.
And his opening joke, first night opening joke was, shit, I ain't seen this many black people since the Amistad on a boat. And they booed him off stage, and they had to take him out in a helicopter. Yeah. No,
Was it just like the
you
thing around
fucking,
him?
I was just going over that. They put the strings down the tarp, and his arms were hanging out there.
Like when they moved the Triceratops in Jurassic Park.
I can't
They had to
believe
throw a goat at him.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Can't believe he's dead. I can't believe I listened to all his bullshit lies. Like, shit, player, I'm healthy. I go to the doctor. They tell me my blood pressure is perfect. Next thing you know, heart attack. You're like, okay. I don't know what part of me was like, yeah, you do look healthy.
Just believe it, yeah. They say I don't have to work out for some reason.
I don't know, player. I got a different digestive system. He had 2 gastric bypasses.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
Did they burst or whatever?
He broke them. He ruptured them. That can't be good.
Nah. That's not good.
Maybe we should find out what the one thing was.
It's
like the second half of an original chicken sandwich from Burger King.
He ruptured his gastric bypass.
Hold on. That's the fucking most brilliant statement I've ever heard. What was the one meal that was like, it was like the second half of a Burger King sandwich? Like, oh, that shit, that was.
He goes, all right, we ain't got any more of this.
I saw his son.
It was like the Incredible Hulk, but with gastric bypass.
Don't get me hungry. You won't like me when I'm hungry.
That's my secret. I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Gentlemen, dare I say, so worth the plane tickets and the hotels. I've had such a great day with you guys. I really do. I love you guys. I do love you guys. I'm a ride or die for you guys. When the big company comes to cancel you guys, I'm going down with you.
I love you.
yes.
Thank you, Bert.
I am.
I'm going to hold you to that, please.
Yeah, I
Take
got
this
you.
moment
I got
when
you.
Bert starts ignoring
That's
us.
You know, I
That's
wanted
also
to
cuffs on going, but Bert said.
He's not sticking up for us, and he said that. He took the episode down. There's no proof.
Yeah. When you guys were talking about getting milkshakes, I said we should make them milkshakes, but put cement in them. Remember that was the thing? I only know about that because of you guys.
Oh, yeah.
People were threatening to milkshake you guys.
Yeah, they were threatening us with milkshake violence.
Yeah. Let's do a shot. Let's do a shot to end this episode. Casamigos.
Oh, let me do a whiskey, dude. I don't think I
Let's
can.
hold a whiskey then. Let's-
I'll do Casamigos with you. Bro.
Okay. And then do you want to do Jack? You want to do the goat?
That looks good.
This is the proper goat. This guy's actually really great. Have you ever had to come to one of your shows? Can someone make sure to post this? I forget his name. This guy that has this whiskey is a whiskey connoisseur. He has given me so many amazing whiskeys. He gave me the Winston Churchill whiskey. That was Winston Churchill's favorite whiskey. He's got a great whiskey. It's called the Prideful Goat. It's an awesome whiskey. You're going to love it. We'll do tequila. You guys do whiskey. Or do you want to just all do whiskey?
I can't.
Okay, then we'll do this. Here we go. That's me and you. That's you two.
No shot for me. I was gonna say
sure?
I'm gonna die.
All right. Well, then, tell me when.
That's good.
Okay.
I've been drinking this whole time, all day.
Yeah. You have? Really?
You've been drinking beers and wine.
Dude,
like
I was drinking,
a chick.
I was drinking whiskeys on the plane.
Why do your bottles have extra guzzly sounds? Nobody else's bottles except yours go as hard.
He goes, I paid for extra gloves.
Here's the
Can I have
question.
a beer, Bert, also?
Yeah. Chase it with a beer, of course.
Yes, I do. Like a lady.
Can I do
Hey-
one of those beers too?
Hey, do we have extra beers in here? Yeah. Where are they at?
Stays.
Okay. Be real. Be real. Do you think I'd be as successful as I am if I didn't have Leanne?
Probably not.
No.
Right? Fuck.
You need a good woman.
Yeah, because you're also like
Listen, but you're on cruise
force,
control now. You
but-
can leave her now. But you wouldn't have gotten here without her. So it's a moral dilemma.
You're such a like.
Like you see her. You see
she
her,
balances you out.
You
Like
see
you're
the
a
way she-
force of
she
nature, but then
operates.
she has to like kind of.
You see the way she operates.
Yeah.
Like when she comes up, she's like, "Everyone good? Everyone
Yeah,
good?"
you're kind of like Inspector Gadget, and you're just like plowing through, and then she's
she's
like
Penny.
Penny, like cleaning everything up
What a
along the
great
way.
analogy.
Christine's so in my career been like that. It's been
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Cheers. I love you, Bert.
Cheers,
Love
fellas.
you guys. Cheers. Fuck me. Another 8 episode of Something's Burning. That was a rough one, Jay.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.